What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Average Bob, and in today's video, we're going to do a reaction and watch the highlights of the Packers versus Giants from Week 14. Tommy DeVito, the kid from Jersey, gets another win. Let me full screen this. Kid from Jersey plays one of his best games as a Giant, and I do think, it is tough to say it was his best game, and I do hate the comparisons right off the bat, like, outside of just joking about it, calling him, Brock Purdy or Tom Brady type character, because he's just so different. The situation's different, and most of the Giants team really isn't as competent as a 2003 Patriots team, or the current state of the 49ers, where they have the best running back, left tackle, top 5 tight end, top 5 wide receiver, great defense. So it's not really comparable, but let's not talk about that for now. Let's just enjoy Tommy DeVito winning his third straight game, getting the Giants to 5-8, which is something that we didn't think was possible. He does have that dog in him, and you know what? I saw Dabes gave. This is a throw he's got to hit early on. Let's see if we could just see where Wandell actually line. Okay, so Wandell is all the way over here in X position. Maybe he goes in motion a little bit, because you guys saw throughout this game, they're constantly moving Wandell in motion. They also like to try to get him involved in the reverse game as well, which I was saying in my group chat, I kind of hate that we're trying to use Wandell Robinson as like Percy Harvin on the Florida Gators, or like his first couple of years on the Vikings and Seahawks or whatever, because it's like, I don't think Wandell Robinson's necessarily that guy, but he is starting to flash those glimpses of what he can be. And this is just, he tore his ACL last year, and the team, like the wide receivers, didn't do anything last year. So let's give him, a fair shake. Okay, so it just looks like he's doing like kind of like a corner out here, and it is designed nicely. Look how much space there is too, and there was a lot of space between where the defenders were to the sideline, and Tommy DeVito couldn't get it there. So that wasn't a bad example of him missing some throws. Also, this guy Jordan Love, I was not impressed with him whatsoever. I know he had a big game versus the Chiefs the other week, but the Packers offense and defense looked like complete in dismay. So going back to my point about using Wandell creatively, there you go, perfect example there. But yeah, and I think the biggest play for the Packers was, this was a smoke right here to Saquon, just to see if there's anything open downfield. But again, Tommy DeVito does a good job of somehow, and they double team that guy too, like not taking the sacks. In this game, he didn't take a single sack. So I think it's interesting to see with Tommy DeVito, what you guys have seen previously up until this point is Daniel Jones is more than happy to throw an interception. Daniel Jones is more than happy to take a sack. Tyrod Taylor, more than happy to run and get hit and just get blown up, right? Obviously, Tommy, I almost call him Tony DeVito. Tommy DeVito is getting blown up too, but somehow he seems smart about it for the most part, except when he got hit later in this game and Dable was screaming, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Blah, 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 that there should have been a flag on that, because, again, going back to Mahomes does that. He's getting the flag 10 times out of 10 and crying the rest of the game. So, but yeah, this is a 4th and 1. Honestly, like a lot of these rules in this game were pretty weird. I don't think he got that, unless someone who's watching this can explain this a little bit better to me than what I understand to be the rule. I mean, the ball's over the sideline there, but it hadn't crossed. So like, that's not a first down. You know what I mean? It's not like, I don't think it's the same as the end zone, right? So there were a bunch of weird rules in this game that like kind of I was failing to understand, because I feel like Saquon did get tackled later, and then he was tripped up and fumbled, and they're like, he didn't give himself up. But okay, let's just go back, because there's a couple things I want to talk about here. So they give the Packers the 4th and 1 conversion after the Giants just missed a fairly makeable field goal, and then next thing you know, you do a good job covering downfield, and then A.J. Dillon breaks one for like 30-something yards out of the backfield. Now this sets up the whole Packers playbook. When your defense does a great job tonight, by the way, and then it just opens up this weird, funky, 5 is there, and I'm not going to get on Thibodeau, because I think we got on him a little bit too much last year outside of the Washington game. And then this year at times, and he's just playing out of his. I think he's playing great right now, and he's gonna continue to learn, and he's gonna see different packages like this on a weekly basis. So here's a great example of that, right? They're bringing 11. I don't even know what the hell his name is in motion across, and they also bring the tight end, who I don't know if this is mistimed or something, because look at the tight end. Who is the tight end supposed to block here? Like the timing of this play looks very, very weird, and I think it might have actually thrown off Kayvon, because it's like, why would any offense want their tight end coming here after the guy has gone through with the ball? It makes no sense unless like they're trying to do like a design sort of, they set up that inside cutback lane on some previous plays, but the timing just seems very off. And sometimes like that, when I was playing, we would run like short side sweep plays and stuff like that to really like, keep the defense sort of like off their heels of like, and you have guys pull the wrong way and do things. And sometimes fucking idiots pull the wrong way on the wrong play. But he walks in for the touchdown in a game where you should be up 3-0. Now you're down 7-0. The Giants also have been trying to make Tommy DeVito's life easier by running plays like the screens and the reverses. Hey, on 3rd and 1, look, this is a numbers game, guys. We have 1, 2, 3 for 1, 2, and 3. The only other person here is if this defensive end could get out quick enough and he recognizes it. Andrew Thomas is probably trying to invite him into a rush. And then, what is this? This guy's cutting on the opposite side. He must really not like him. Tyreek Phillips. And so you could see there's a body for a body. And when Saquon just gets a little bit of steam and lowers his shoulder, he gets 3 or 4 more yards. So, I like how they set this up, guys. This is what the Giants have done a good job of doing the last 2 years in the Kafka offense. His shotgun play actions, but they are really doing an amazing job of selling the run. So let's look at it here. You're bringing a guard and Bellinger around like it would be like some long sort of sweep to the outside look, right? Or it doesn't necessarily look like it would be a trap play, but whatever. And then, oh my God, something I didn't notice before, but here's the line of scrimmage, guys. You're lucky that's not getting called. I'm surprised they didn't call that. Were people on Packers looking around asking for it? And then these guys, let's just talk about the Devito clan when they're kissing each other and going down the line. Just absolute characters. They seem like fucking amazing people. Like, God, Mama DeVito's chicken cutlets, I still dream about them every night. I wish I could have the opportunity to have one day. They're just salt of the earth fucking people, and that's what we need more of in this world. Instead of fucking like Brittany fucking Mahomes being a douche, pouring champagne on people. Okay, so I did have to eat the crow before, as I was talking about in my friend chat. I'm like, I kind of can't stand we're trying to use Wandell too much. But again, similar to the other play like that the Packers hit on earlier. Now look at this. Let's just see how we actually line up here. For a breakdown, great run by Tommy D. Okay. So the only person blocking back on this is JMS. You're pulling both guards. So this is like a really crazy, or left guard and left tackle look to be pulling across, right? Like this is like a crazy counter, right? But what it's going to do is these linebackers' keys, or this guy and this guy, are looking at the guard to see where he goes. So let's see if they notice it too. But so theoretically, this should be probably blown up because you're having your will linebacker, him, the defensive end, and the corner up there, 3 for 3, and they're all Saquon kind of fakes them off, but I really hope you can hear my Alexa in the background going off for the 9 a.m. alarm. But anyway, so Saquon, this has to be designed, and I think like Joe Buck wasn't sure, he's like, did he fumble it at first? But they even, got Joe Buck, and Joe Buck's watched football every single weekend for like the last 40-something years. So, and all you need is that little split second of time, and now look at this lane that he has. And there's really no one out there besides 26. And you got a body and a body with Hodgins and, is that Breida? So, hey, maybe the Giants are smart to get creative in using Wandell Robinson in some sort of like crazy Percy Harvin situation. Also, I thought for sure this was going to come back because like once you put a guard in a weird position they're not used to really moving around in, like who's that, Glowinski? You're trying to move him down the line, but like sometimes they come off of it, sometimes they don't know like where exactly to line up specifically. So once I saw Glowinski go in motion, I'm like, fuck, here we go. First and goal, we're going to take like a 5 or 10 yard loss here for whatever, like illegal man and illegal shift or something. But hey, the left side of the line here does an amazing job of completely wiping everything down and just causing a fucking absolute pile at the point of the attack. Look at that. Right here, everything is walled off. Everything. You have so much space at the top of the screen. One person goes down, bodies go flying, and it's fucking a domino effect, and you walk into the end zone. And also, watching this live in real time, I'm like, did he just throw it into the end zone before he got there? And if he did, it would have been dumb, but it probably wouldn't have been as dumb as later in the game when he fumbled. And, you know, here's the thing with Tommy DeVito, right? He bounced back. He has the big run. It's a great drive. And what I said earlier, Tommy DeVito is someone who isn't making mistakes. He's not turning the ball over in inopportune times. And that's all you need from these guys. Like Brock Purdy on the 49ers doesn't make a lot of mistakes. This is also an amazing heads-up play by Thibodeau. Here, look at Wink. So fucking jacked up. Okay, so let's watch this here. You're getting 11 in motion. He already had the touchdown to him. He commands a little bit of respect. And you're just getting straight up option, almost like a power option because you're getting 85 pulling around. And 85 does a good job at blocking who's out of Dory Jackson, but Jordan Love can't get around. He tries to cut back inside, and he gets blown the hell up. And Kayvon sees that and rips the ball out. It was 100% out. The refs have had done a weird job the whole night because he's also looking at that. Like, you know, later on in the game, they let that play go. Right? Great play by Kayvon. Kayvon is having a great year, guys. I'm so happy for him. But they let it play on later in the Packers game that if they blew it dead, they wouldn't have gotten like a 40 or 50 yard return, but they call that immediately. So this is a great throw and catch by Wandell and Tommy D. And I just do want to highlight this. Like, I think the Giants did a great job of pass blocking tonight, but I think it's really set up that Saquon's getting more respect. And look, another play action play where you're going play action boot here. And instead of previously where they wouldn't have Bellinger blocking here or a tight end, they'd have him running a route. Now they're keeping him in the block, and that just has an extra body here. So there is some protection to the roll outside. It's a great adjustment instead of just doing what they've normally done, not having anyone, and then next thing you know, your quarterback gets killed. But it just gives him a little extra space and a little extra time to get around and just try and throw a dime to Mondell, who also makes a great catch there. Seven. Yeah, and I think on the first drive, Hyatt dropped one that hit him right in the hand. So it's just tough from a confidence perspective when that stuff happens. But you see Tommy does not play favorites, and I think what's cool is he is running the script that Kafka is giving him and Dable are giving him. He's running plays no matter who's open. He's throwing it to the right person, and this is the way it always should have been. I gotta say, guys, I've seen enough of this play call. This reminds me too much of like my high school offense when you're like in a T formation. I think I've seen enough of it at this point. 4th and 1, 2. I would be a little bit more of. And this is what I think the Packers should have done at the end of the game for the 2-point conversion play. I would have liked to see just line up in a shotgun, because if they're off the line, then you could just check to a handoff and try and just lower your shoulder with a little bit more speed coming up, or just you could run it with your quarterback, or you could just throw like a quick check down or throw like a little out route to someone and you get the first down for the 1 yard. In this play, there's just not too many options to check out of. And, you know, look how many guys are in the box here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The whole team's up here. 11 on 11. And there's just too much. Saquon's getting, already getting contact a yard in the backfield from where the line of scrimmage was. It's just not enough to get there. I hate the play call, guys, and I don't want to see it again moving forward. All right, so then you're given pretty good field position to the Packers. They're just getting the ball on your side of the 50. Jordan Love throws an absolute terribly wounded duck, which is intercepted by my man Jason Pinnock. I don't know if anyone got a hand on this either, guys. I think Jordan Love was very unimpressive, and if he's going to use like weather or something, maybe he got hit. But if you're going to use weather as an excuse, I hate to break it to you, but you play in Green Bay, Wisconsin, so this is nearly half as cold as what you're going to see in your whole career if you're playing there. Look at this little lane here. So, all right. Saquon's not helping much on this. He's just releasing underneath through the gap in the middle. He probably has a route to run. And he's got to clear some people out, make some people move. But with that, you got 97 swim to the inside on Bredesen. And Tyree Phillips is doing a great job here one-on-one. And obviously, it's great to get Andrew Thomas back, playing a couple of games now. He's fully ramped up, just stonewalling his guy. And the guy swimming inside Bredesen. Bredesen could just wash him into the inside. And look, it creates a little lane for the quarterback to step up. Can't make the throw to Saquon, who was, again, releasing up the middle out of the backfield. So you punt with the fucking Scottish hammer, whatever you want to call him. Bobby Okereke impresses again in another week. I mean, he has to be in the Pro Bowl, right? Like, he's just watching him play. I can't remember the last time we had a linebacker on our team that was played this well. Maybe it's a number. But no, seriously, guys, great play by Kayvon. See, this is the heads-up shit that he's doing. If he can't get there, look, let's line up. 11 in motion again at the top. Winks confusing who they're bringing, and Kayvon gets stonewalled, knows he's not going to get around. Okay, let me see if I could just sneak past in the A gap there. Oh, no, I can't. The ball's already coming out. Get my paw up on it immediately. I don't know where this pass is going, but if it's going to 85 was like, I don't even know if he would have had enough time to turn around and see that. So you get a 36-yard attempt, which he hits, but, guys, like, what are we supposed to expect for, our D's kind of getting hung out to dry a little bit. Oh, this is a terrible 3rd-and-1 play call. Forget how this drive really went. If this was, this is to start the second half. Winowski in motion again. Tyree Phillips on the backside. Never does anything. Yeah, the backside already lost a rep because he's just following 68. Just got right through. Maybe Phillips had to just cut him. And then whatever. But, I mean, it looks like there's a pile of bodies there and Saquon ain't getting through anyway. So, but those are the plays that they have been running that have been setting up the boot to the other way. Jamie Gillen with a good punt. Terrible muff. Giants get the ball back. And that's what they talked about on the broadcast. Just all the special teams issues that the Packers have had this season and penalties. And, that just spirals to make a really ugly game. Look at Tommy D go. He deserved to get into the end zone here. Okay. So let's look at it here. Oh, shit. Why is my space bar not working now? So you're almost bunched at the top with the tight end, just right behind Thomas. He's going to come in motion and try and hook 55 on the bottom. Or not come in motion. He's pulling around to be the lead blocker and hook 55 or knock him off so Devito could cup right up. Saquon is Oh, look at Hodgins. So Hodgins had a great. The option, I guess, is 55. So let me just talk about this correctly for you guys, because I'm looking at a lot here, just watching this. So the option man is 55. He's crashing in. Tommy DeVito pulls. Cager says he's already way so far inside of me, I'm not even going to block him. Hodgins gets a great block on the Sam linebacker on the right. And then you get Cager kicking out. And he doesn't even have to make a good block. He's just got to get in front of him. And then let Tommy DeVito spin. Then he runs into Wandell and gets knocked down at the 1. Tommy DeVito deserved a touchdown for that. I think this was the play where his family members were all kissing in the crowd. But, it's a great play by Tommy DeVito. What can I say, guys? Okay, here we are. First and goal. Let's see what we got here. It's just Saquon doing Saquon things. Moves a lot for a 1 yard rush where he doesn't get hit. It is crazy. I guess this was what they said they were going to do, because they already hit on the touchdown with it. And I hated that they did it for the 2-point conversion. I would never do that. But you could see here that it works so much. Also, this is a preposterous play call. This is a fucking disaster, actually. Let's look at this. So you're getting 76 coming across the block. Azeez Ojulari. And Dylan is there too, I think. So they Dylan trips. Look at Dylan. I don't even know if he ran into his own guy. I think Dylan trips. Look, the MetLife turf got him. And then 76, I think, falls on top of him as he's trying to cut Ojulari. Oh, no. He trips his own guy, who then he just dives at Ojulari. And then Jordan Love just still tries to get it to him for, you turn a 2nd and 7 into like a 3rd and 18. Like 3rd and 17. Like that is, Jordan Love does a lot of dumb shit. And then, of course, the football gods giveth and the football gods taketh away. Your defense makes a good stop, and then a random guy on your special teams get it hidden off his thigh or whatever, after you had got one on the muff previously. Now you're giving the Packers a second chance at life here and just flipping field position. And hey, the Giants defense doesn't break. You see right here, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10. And they got Jordan Love. Yeah, and their passing offense looked very, good coverage too. So I think you just said, let's just get rid of it and take the points. But Banks has been looking good. Slate in motion inside. Opens it up on the outside for Wandell. Bellinger delayed. All right, Belly. 55. Who was that, 52 or 55? 52. These guys, they're catching them. Tommy DeVito. Maybe it's just like the college dogging him, right? From, was it Illinois and Syracuse? Here you go. They run read option all the time because they probably didn't have too many weapons, and it's a big play in college. 52 going. Tommy DeVito pulling it and going. 1st and 10, you get 12, 13. It's a great play call, moving the ball downfield. Looks like a different offense with them, guys. Everyone seems like they're having fun. Okay, so I do want to talk about this one because this one is... I just don't want him to think he could do this all the time and get away with it. It's a ballsy throw. It's a great reaction by Wandell Robinson here to come back off of his route and make a midair adjustment on the pass, because there's guys that, if they're watching this, or the cornerback or the safety's watching this, they're going to come back and make an interception. Like, the safety was very, very deep there. If he's, a couple yards forward, he could probably get over there much quicker. But great reaction by Wandell, great pressure. And I think that's what happens when you get into a flow with an offense of, I think guys are just like, Tommy, throw me the fucking ball. I want to make a play. And here you are again, 3rd and 7, running out of time. Look how fucking jacked up everyone is. Isaiah Hodgins is. I feel like Isaiah Hodgins has like 10 catches this year and like 4 of them are touchdowns. Like, let's look at it here. Another play, just a quick fake play action. You get the linebackers to just plant their feet for a second, but everyone's already downfield. Okay, so Slayton's just doing a button hook. Cager's doing an out route. And you got Hyatt just dragging across, clears everyone out to the top of the screen. And then at the bottom, you have Isaiah Hodgins, who just a lot of time to cover him, just makes him run back the other way and catches it at the back of the pylon. This is a great touchdown pass from Devito. You know, he just eludes making the mistakes and plays smart and is able to make plays that result in a touchdown drive. And guys, 21 points. This is 9 more points than what we're used to every fucking game this year. So this is what we need. It's no turnovers. That's another lollipop throw too from Jordan Reed in crunch time. Like, look at how many Giants defenders are around him when he's going down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 guys getting to the ball. Dude, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with my thinking of this team, but guys look like they're fucking coming to play. They're getting better. We've seen what momentum can do, right? And you got the Saints this weekend. You get the Eagles twice in 3-week span. But momentum is a very strong thing in this league. And momentum's a very strong thing in this league, guys. And I don't think, you know, maybe this could be an epic chance for Tommy DeVito to really, you know, inject himself into the heart of all of us New York Giants fans. I mean, he already has, but if you can somehow be the person to beat the Eagles once or twice this year, this would be a task that really hasn't been accomplished by a Giants quarterback much in the last 10 years. And if Tommy DeVito can do it once, or maybe even twice, you're getting in the playoffs. So here you go. Big sack by fucking Dexter. Then pushes him back a little bit further. Now you're kicking a 4th and 21. You missed a field goal. 3rd and 4. Great protection. Hey, let's not force it over the middle. Let's not do something stupid. Let's not take an unnecessary sack that could result in a forced fumble. Let's just throw it away. Smart football. Terrible tackling by Flott. Oh, God, I love the old school jersey so much, you guys. Looks like what's his name's offsides here. Look at this. Look at the D tackle. Who's that? DJ Davidson? Right here. But, I mean, I guess that's an unofficial line. Tony would have been lined up behind the center. McFadden's also just having a great year too, guys. Like, man, I love our linebackers right now. I do like our defense too. You know what? Oh, what a play by Banks. 3rd and 10. Knocking it out. What a play by freaking Deontay Banks, guys. I so hyped on him. Look at that Ashawn Robinson just trying to be on 4th and 10, 48-yard field goal. Guy drills it. Mondale running at the bottom. Then you get Saquon doing what you need to do, guys. Can the Giants, here's the biggest thing, can the Giants finally put together a drive to end the game by running the ball? And you let Saquon do his thing, right? He wants to get paid. This is what he's got to do, right? And then, no, the veteran leader fumbles it. And everyone thinks it's dead. And then next thing you know, you're getting like a full field, you know, elementary school, lunchtime football, like kill the man with the ball return here. So that's what pisses me off with like the decision to like blow stuff dead and not, because, you know, if that is a fumble, look at like Tyree Phillips at the top of the screen on the sideline, like rolling around. Like, guys are getting hurt. You know what I mean? Like, make a decision. Blow it dead or don't, but stick with it throughout. Make it consistent. Like, Great run by Saquon. Good blocking too by Bellinger. The backside of these Giants plays, like by Hodgins and Bellinger, and just making great plays to solidify these runs further downfield by having that guy there who's usually not blocked. And this is weird. I don't know what you guys think about this. Like, right there, he's tackled and his momentum is changed and he starts going down, right? But it's too many steps? I don't know. It is crazy, though. Like, it's like we can never figure out a way to make it easy, right? 21-16, the game's essentially getting to a point of being over at this point. If Saquon, Saquon goes down on the 15-yard line, the Packers have 2 timeouts. They're going to use all their timeouts. And then not only that, you go from flipping it from the 15 all the way down to back to your own 36-yard line. That literally is insane. And I don't know like what the fault is there besides, you're a veteran leader, don't fumble the ball in a stupid spot. This is absolutely crunch time. And I don't think, no one was happier than Saquon Barkley to get this win. Because the back pages wouldn't have been very friendly to him. Because you know what? You've been a veteran leader on this team. You want to get paid a lot of money. But you know who's not either of those things? Tommy DeVito. And in clutch moments, he did the right things and didn't blow this game. So 21-16. Packers are moving the ball. First and goal, second and goal. I mean, they didn't really have to move the ball. The Giants defense was playing out of their minds. And it's just insane field position. This is another one. I can't figure out if it's a touchdown or not, right? Like, in real time, it looks like it's not a touchdown because it happened so fast. 1, 2, knocks it out. How could you rule out a touchdown? May call it that. Pretty good catch. And pretty good job by the official getting up there. Let's watch it again. Official, takes a helmet off the knee. He's like, God damn it. Fuck. I'll give you that one. You know what the thing is, too? Also, that should be a penalty, running around like a freaking asshole with your helmet off. But I guess that was his first touchdown, so good for him. Must have been happy. So here's the thing. They've been running the reverse with 11 all game. I don't know if they've been doing this all season, but again, going back to what I was talking about on short yardage plays, maybe this is a 2-point conversion play that they had, but they've shown these reverses the entire game, and they don't catch a Giants sleeping this one. Look at Kayvon, too, already off the ball. But again, when you run reverses in a short field like this and guys are already up because there's not much space behind them, like they could come up and easily make these plays. So honestly, I think the Giants get a little bit lucky here, or they make a great play, right? Like, you make your own luck. But me personally speaking, for 2-point attempts, I got to come out in shotgun and I got to throw the ball. Running a reverse there's just too much risk to it. Fumble, snap, get blown up. Whereas like passing, you might get a PI or a holding and you could get another attempt. And this gets sniffed out immediately by the Giants. Like, this wasn't even close. Fucking nice hit by Bobby Okereke. Look at him. He's already on the freaking goal line. He steps up and goes boom. And he just stands him up. Okereke is an absolute stud. He don't even need to celebrate either. Or maybe he's just so concussed he doesn't know where he is. But here you go. Down 1. Tommy DeVito. Game on the line. I saw Packers fans complaining a little bit about like a prevent defense and whatnot. I don't know. What do you want them to run? Like, you don't want to get beat deep, but you could give up little chunks under the middle. But hey, this is Tommy DeVito sitting back in the pocket. O-line's giving time. And then Wandell with one of the biggest catches of his career, just getting a little bit of space and just being able to get the Giants downfield. Giants O-line looking good. Just hand it off. Get whatever, and then bring it down, take a timeout, kick a field goal, go into a victory Tuesday. But guys, I'm so proud of Tommy DeVito, for how far he's come so far this year. Like, no one has deserved it more than him. You see Dable fired up, and I think he's happy too. And that's the thing with the unknown with these guys. Like, if obviously you needed to have a backup like Tyrod Taylor, but we know what Tyrod Taylor brings to the table. And you know what? Also, a crazy thing with Tyrod Taylor is, what was it like? He was the quarterback of the Browns. Baker Mayfield came in. He was the quarterback of the Chargers. Justin Herbert came in. He was the quarterback of the Bills. Josh Allen came in. So, hey, maybe Tyrod Taylor going down and letting Tommy DeVito come in could be the best thing for the Giants. Who knows? But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I dropped this video so late. I was traveling for work. This game was Monday night. Had to fly out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was running around doing personal stuff. And then Friday, just, in week 11 of rookie year dad mode. So there's just a lot going on in these parts. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I need to drop another one right after this for the preview for tomorrow, just for the level of consistency that we want on this channel. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend and happy holidays.